Good luck. We're ready to go. All right, welcome back to another Friday night at Arapahoe Bowling Center. We had a great turnout for the 4th of July weekend. 37 bowlers, and right now no one's currently listening to me. All right, so your top 9 from 37 bowlers. First place in qualifying was Garrett Chauvin, averaging 242. Then we go Morgan Moore, Ron Johnson, Tyler Seeley, youth bowler, Christine Gill, Mason Moore, Scott Hubert, Chloe Herman, and Austin Fabry rounds out your top 9. You had average 223 to make the top 9 on this pattern. We went from last week grind to this week a high scoring, holy crap, lots of strikes. It was pretty fun to watch. Ricky Garris will be with me here very shortly.
What was the cut?
The cut was plus 118. Yeah, we were over
18,
so it's
that's
220.
208 over last week's cut.
208 over last week's cut. That's insane. So once again, everybody, this is one game to the top 5. That's it. So it doesn't matter what you just did. One game. It goes quick. I'll let Ricky tell you about the handicap pot since he's joining me now.
Hey peeps, how many we got watching now?
We're at 8 roughly.
We're at 8. Well, the fun stuff doesn't start till the next game, right?
Exactly.
So hello everybody, it's me, Ricky Garris. So the winner tonight for the handicap was Chloe Herman. She shot 13.08 handicap. Second
Bowling
place.
on 39 right now.
She's on 39 right now. Yep.
Great shot.
And second place went to Garrett Chauvin.
Who led
everything the whole way. So
damn lefty.
In between games here, I'll give them their respective 50. And
sound like Chris Lawson,
right?
All right, we'll do a quick pan here. I'm not sure how much there you can really see.
Juniors and women and juniors running around here. It's
juniors.
cool.
We had everybody now.
Yep.
And we're above average this week on the 4th of July weekend, which is awesome. Oh, that's a little shaky. That's who we got here. Let's move it back. All right, and special shout out to Morgan Moore shooting 300 in the last game. I believe it was the last game, right?
It was the last game.
Yeah,
yep.
So
it was.
Yeah, Morgan Moore shot 300 to move up to second.
I think you're mean putting the one pair over here with 3 bowlers on it at 39 and 40 just to help frustrate more bowlers.
It's random assigned. It's all random.
Yeah. That's what we say. It's always random.
William Reynolds eventually has got to bowl this. Cameron Brackett. He's on my team on NFL, and yeah, I mean, if he wants to bowl,
you're bowling with Deidre this year, I heard.
Yeah, and him.
Hi, Doreen.
And Doreen Hensley. Hello. All y'all should come bowl this eventually. Ooh, Christine got a break there. Yeah, 37 on July 4th weekend is massive. This is usually the slowest weekend for us, so that was awesome. Andy Schlehuber. What's going on, dude? Be sure to share this and maybe guess who you think is going to make the top 5 out of all these guys, or who's even going to win it. Yes, Bracket, our NFL team will be, I think, ridiculously good. I'm excited.
Billy says that every year.
I mean, no offense to all my other teammates
when
watching.
When are you going to get out here, Chef?
Your brother almost, he wrote me on Facebook, and he tried to make it, James, but he was not able to make it, unfortunately. But he said he'll try and be down here next week. Happy 4th to you as well, Andrew Schlehuber.
What's up, Schlehuber? I think it's tough to go against Tyler at the moment.
Is anyone really stringing him right now?
Yeah, Tyler.
I bet you Ron Johnson's pissed that he's on 39-40 right now.
He's usually pretty mellow about that kind of stuff, though.
But inside, because Well, I guess he started there again today.
He did.
So
I was
his
joking
second
with him.
time
Hey,
on
get that game out of the way, so you don't have to make it. So you didn't have to bowl till the championship game, and then bam,
We had,
in the semis.
we had a lot of new people again this week. I think we're probably going to be up to 115, 120 people bowling this after this week, which is awesome.
Yep, and it feels weird not having one of the Gallegos guys out here.
That is very strange. I do know Noah is in Vegas, so good luck to him. I know he's been bowling pretty well out there. So. Let's see how this is. That's not bad.
All right. Oh, we're up to 13.
Because it was me.
All right, well, let me pull mine up, so we're up to 14 then.
Exactly. That's funny. All right, Austin with the spare there. He's on 34. Christine, 36.
Chloe racks a 10 pin on 39. Mason racked a 10 pin.
That's a good shot. Oh, no, little hang.
Almost looked like she overcorrected from that one that went too high last round.
To be fair, I really haven't been watching these guys. I've been talking too much, so I don't really know where they're playing. But it looked good.
What? You talk too much? Yeah, you know me. I'm all quiet and shy and laid back.
Good evening, Ricky, and what's his name?
Thanks,
yeah.
Mark.
Yeah, some house bowler. I don't
My brother
know.
Daryl, my other brother Daryl.
And the wife. Hello, babe.
Don't look at me like that when you say hello, babe. That's inappropriate.
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm just saying hi.
Mr. Knob, how are you?
He's bowled this a couple times. Hopefully you get back down here soon. You made a few cuts, I think. Yeah, be sure to share this, guys. Get this out to your friends, family, everybody.
For those just tuning in, we had a strike fest tonight. The cut was 118.
Yeah.
208 pins higher than last week's
You had
cut,
average
minus 90.
You had to average 223 to be here right now. So there we go. Ron on 40 with a good big time strike there. He needed that one. He's been struggling this game.
Ron rolled himself into this the last two games. Did he shoot 289 and 277 the last two games?
Yeah,
I think?
so Ron goes 208, 191, 214. He comes up to me. He goes, I need at least two 250s. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Then he goes 289, 277. I think that's how you get it done. That was pretty good. That was pretty impressive.
What you got going on here?
And see, actually James Lang, who was a youth bowler, and James Polk, they just missed the cut. Now, plus 116 and plus 110, and did not make the cut. Okay, Morgan. Ooh. Those 6 pin there.
Billy, tell him about the high game pot the first game.
Oh yeah, so we had brothers split the high game pot. Mason and Morgan both won it with a 267.
They tied with 267, and they both racked 9 pins on that last shot to get there.
Yeah. So they each. Oh, that was a great pickup. That was 6, 7, 10 on by Scott on 39. Oh, really, really clutch. Those spares in this format with one game is massive. More massive than any other time.
Yep.
One game and that's all you got. Through the face there for Mason. Looks like he kind of
Tyler
ripped
just
up.
hammered another one, so he's got 5 of the first 6.
Really?
Bowling like he belongs with the adults, because
Well,
he does.
yeah, after what he did in his youth events, he's been whacking them. Great shot there by Christine. See if Ron can get a double here. Oh,
He does.
and Austin needs a double, and he goes through the face. Almost leaves the Greek church. We did give away a bowling ball raffle for your free entry. It was a Matrix Solid, thanks to Ebonite and Tyson Brannigan over there. And it was, his name is not Ray, but...
It is Ray.
I know, I'm kidding.
Daryl Ray won.
Nash won the ball this week.
He's sitting over there with his bald head and glasses watching right now.
Yeah, with his ball right next to him.
Keep the backside of the 4-pin.
Mike Voss, you gotta come out here. Come bowl
Good evening,
this
Mr.
too.
Voss, how are you?
Scott Gamble, this was a tournament for you if you wanted to bowl. House shot.
That's funny coming from the guy who for the last 2 hours has told me I should have bowled. I should have bowled.
I should bowl every one of these, but bowling this and running this. I could bowl it when I had 10 entries. Now we're.
This is starting to add up. Like the 5 to go clean will be there.
Yeah, it's all about. Yeah.
Nobody running. Tyler's the only one throwing a bunch of strikes. So all the more
Austin
emphasis.
needs that.
All the more emphasis will be on spares.
All right, Chloe with the spare there.
So Ron's got an open. Chloe's clean. Scott's clean down there. Garrett's clean. Mason's clean. Tyler, obviously. Christine. No, 33 and 34.
I call that the announcer's jinx by Ricky there. 2, 4, 10.
Not for Tyler.
You can cover.
I think I threw that. I think I threw that
carry.
spare 16 times the other night.
Nice.
Almost picked it up once.
Sloppy strike for Garrett. He doesn't like it, but he'll take it.
That's all lefties can get in this house.
Well, okay, Mark Walter, tell me how you really feel.
Why not, Mark? I disagree.
Well,
One hand, two hands, no hands, whatever. You show up.
How do you know who won the handicap?
Oh, so you guys were actually, Phoenix was third.
6 pins.
Yeah, you're right
pins
there,
to
man.
Yep.
That's awesome, dude.
So yeah, Phoenix 1206 and then 1222 is second. Dude, you're. Yeah. Progress, man, progress.
Tyler goes 3, 6, 10.
All right, so Mark Walter, I think that
Hi, Emily.
lefties that have 5 rev rate don't deserve to win either. But just saying.
I think you can put as many hands on the bowling ball as you have. At the end of the day, it's pick your ball up off the rack, throw it at the pins, and whoever knocks down the most pins wins.
Yes, sir.
Everybody's shooting on the same shot, same conditions.
All right, let's see what Mason's got here on 38. Oh, almost a pocket 7-10. Trips out to 10 late, and the 7 is wiggling. That was
Jared
very
Coffin
descriptive.
taught me that's a Hawaiian strike, 9 and a wiggle.
That's funny. I don't really know who. I mean, this is all fairly close.
Yeah. Christine likes it.
Soft, weak 10 pin there. Chop there for Scott on 39.
Off the full bucket. Austin's working on a double on 33.
Austin, clutch turkey there off a open.
Ron Johnson's got 3 in a row down here on 39 and 40 as well. That was syrupy smooth on that 10 pin.
I'm not sure how that looks, but we'll see. Morgan, after that 300 game, was kind of falling off a little bit on this game. But that release is so smooth. Powerful, but yet
It is.
very smooth.
It's very smooth. When you can't hear it, you know it's smooth.
Oh, the winner last week is now watching.
What's up, Steve? Where you at?
Are you watching your son bowl in
You,
Vegas?
Did you pull a John Owen and win the title and retire?
Solid 8 there for Mason. Oh, they may not make the cut, both of them. So we got 1, 2. I mean, it's going to be close. Good strike there for Christine.
I think the only lock is that Garrett's in. Yeah, Mason doesn't have quite that silent, smooth release on that one that his brother does. Ron with 4 in a row down there might be all right.
Thanks for coming, sir.
First time here. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome, thank you.
Tyler rocks a 10 pin.
And that pretty much heals Garrett. So Garrett will be in the finals.
You guys have been kind of a robot tonight.
Morgan hates it, but strikes. Tyler. Ooh. Mr. Eric, once again, what's going on, man? Still gotta get down here. And Jared Kaufman, your son bowled amazing. Congrats to him. All right, Ron's working on a 4-bagger. Let's see, Garrett's 279 pace. Garrett, his high game in qualifying was 259. He goes 218, 258, 259, 256, 221. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I know she has been in the past.
See if Tyler, nice shot there for Tyler. He needed that one. Tyler did win a high game pot for $30, which goes to his smart account. So he's already made a couple bucks. So looks like Morgan, if he strikes out here on 33, he'll be 174.
That's not going to get that.
Yeah. Looks like he might be done.
This is truly going down to the wire.
I don't think they can hear you when you're over there.
I'll stand closer. This is the purest definition of going to the wire.
I'll be curious if Garrett has that same look on 39-40.
I will imagine he will find the look on 39-40 really quick.
Great shot by Austin there. Soft 10 for Chloe on 40. Working on the double. That one hurt.
Yeah, pick it up. I think she might be all right.
Let's see if Tyler can finish out with the 221.
It's a little out there.
Rushes it. All right, guys, be sure to, like I said, like and share. Saying we're in the finals. People like the final round.
Yes, they do.
That's where the money's made. $360 goes to first.
Your money shots.
And just so everyone knows as well, we are next week. ABT is here. So Friday, before the ABT tournament, we will be bowling on the ABT pattern that we're putting out. I don't remember the name of it.
I have no idea.
But that's what we're bowling on. So ABT pattern. So you can win this thing for $300-400 and win ABT for $2,000.
Yeah, but we're way more fun than Nick.
Oh.
That was a big shot for Christine right there. She needed a double up.
The Austin strikes here for 226. Man, this is really going down to the wire. Oh, that's a tug. Oh, that could hurt. Losing count right there.
224. Still second high to finish.
But 227 here.
221.
221, but couldn't Christine do two? No.
Yeah, Christine can get to 227.
Ron now with a 6 in a row.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, this becomes real big for Christina, and then she needs to finish this.
She posted it. Oh, 7. Wow. And Scott Hubert, unfortunately, he makes cuts, but he just can't get past his catcher's round as he leaves a stone 8-pin.
Right.
We were talking about that earlier. He's averaging like 150 in this round. He just cannot catch a break in this round. Chloe is going to be tough for her. She needs everything all the way out. And she pured it. She pured it.
So Chris gets to 214. So we got a 224, we got a 221, we got a 278. And Ron down there. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure that the 221 is going to be enough. I think Tyler might have shot 221 and might not make it.
That would be crazy.
That's insane. That's insanity, by the way.
The scores are not always this high, by the way, so...
Yeah, we wanted to talk a little bit about that. Scores are not always this high. Like Billy said earlier, the cut last week was minus 90. This week it's plus 118, so 108 pin and higher cut. So, doesn't mean that this is the first Strike Fest we've had. This is by far and away the hottest, the highest cut.
By far. That was a bad break, Kenny. That was a great shot.
Hey, Steph.
Oh, 5-pin.
5-pin. Shots for everyone.
222. He'll cover this up. All right, so after this, I'll print out the scores, set them up, do some payment, and then you'll get a public service announcement from Ricky.
Yep.
And then,
Standard issue public service announcement.
and then
So
that one was rough too. Yes, 710 was that. Yeah, I guess Ron was out of it when he left that stone 8 pin. That 710 was really.
all right, so 278's in, 230 whatever Ron's going to shoot is in. And then Austin had 224. And Tyler had 221. So in order to get there, that means Chloe knows she's got to get to at least 221 to get there. I lied, we're taking 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ron may have finally conquered 39 and 40. Those lanes have given him, that pair's given him fits a few weeks in a row. All right, so we officially have a 278, a 233, a 224, a 221, and a 214 to get to the top 5. Chloe's got to eclipse 214 to get there. She's got 170, get that rather, that stop sign out of there. She's got 168 in the 8th and a strike in the 9th. Big shots for Chloe to get there. The good news is everyone that left in this bowling alley, there's about 40 of us, are all watching her too. She peers it, throws it in the hole. A big shot and everyone knows it. I think that strike just about sewed it up there. I think she's going to end up knocking Christine out. I think Christine's pocket 710 in the 11th cost her a spot in the finals. Here, pin drop in here. There it is again. Finishes it off. Got one cheering fan here. All right, so if memory serves, because the scores are gone, it's going to be Ron and Garrett and Austin and Tyler and Chloe. Not necessarily in that order, but I do believe those are the top 5 scores. What's up, Scott Ross Kelly? How are you? That's a finish. That's a big girl finish right there for Chloe. Congratulations to her with the 228. So there you have it, folks. We'll cut to the top 5 here. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's Garrett, who coincidentally led the tournament in fouls tonight too. He fouled twice. Chloe made it. Austin Fabry made it. Tyler Seeley made it. And who's the other one? Who am I missing? So. We'll get to the top 5. So, public service announcement. Again, for those who don't know, my name is Ricky Garris with Keller Williams. I own a real estate business. I sponsor the handicap pot. The top handicap shooter gets $50 to get their entry fee back. Second high gets $25 for half back.
Garrett Chauvin, Ron Johnson, Chloe Hearn, and Austin Fabry, and Tyler Seeley.
Yep, there's the top 5. I had it right, just the wrong order.
39.40 for one game. Just give us a couple minutes, we'll get things started.
So what I'm doing with sponsoring that is getting my name out, trying to grow my business and grow the bowling tournament too. So any business that I get from this, any closed transactions I get from this, 10% of my gross commission goes back into the prize fund here. So tonight, for instance, we had 37 bowlers. There's $1,110 in the total prize fund. $400,000 real estate transaction would net, give or take a little bit of math, $1,200 into the prize fund. So anybody that you know, anybody that's thinking about buying or selling or investing in real estate, please reach out to me. I'm all over Facebook. It's Ricky Garris. You can Google me and find me everywhere. I'm going to continue to do this. My phone's ringing a couple of times. I've had a couple of real estate conversations, and it's my favorite thing to talk about. even more so than the Rockies and my beloved Los Angeles Rams, actually. As soon as Billy gets back, I'm going to turn this over to him, and I'll go pay the handicap money out. So, what are we up to?
Chloe, first woman to win.
Michelle Malley officially is taking Chloe, first woman to win it.
You ready?
Hold on, we're moving now. Okay, it's going to vibrate, folks. We're not California. This is not an earthquake. This happens every week.
Oh. Do you need background on her?
Sure.
Come take it over and tell us about her. I got to go do my thing. You guys have a nice view of Bray Nash there. Turn this around. Okay, there we go. Look, bowling lanes. I'll line it up fairly square, and then Billy will adjust it, I'm sure. Oh, back the other way. Hi, Judy. How are you? All right, there we go. So Garrett, Tyler, Austin, Chloe, and Ron.
Thank you, sir. I know I'm needy.
Oh, and Ricky. Can't forget Ricky.
I need more room than both of you guys.
I know you do.
All right, we're getting here.
Did you cover this?
No, not yet. You can.
All right. Well, we're just at break time. I was talking a minute ago about $1,110 for the prize fund. First place tonight's going to walk out with $360. Second place, $160. Third place, $130. Fourth place, $110. Fifth place will walk out with $90. Sixth place was $80. Seventh place was $70. Eighth place, $60, and ninth place, $50. So the way these guys bowled tonight, you got their money's worth for sure out of their $50 entry fee. So it worked out well. And like I said, don't count on the scores being this high every week. Hey, Garrett, congrats. And I was telling everybody that you also led the tournament field in fouls tonight. You did. But now I know why Brady Kaufman thinks you're his hero.
I'm trying to teach Brady. I'm trying.
Does the iPad give you a wider vision over an iPhone, or is it just how far back you are?
I have no idea. That's Billy's area of expertise.
Oh, it's Billy's area?
He does all things electronic.
Do you get a wider panorama with the iPad, or is it just...
So it's weird. The iPad, what it shows here, it actually shows more on actually the telecast. So yeah, so I noticed that the first time when I started to watch it, I thought it could only show so much, but I was showing way more on my phone than this was showing. So yeah, now I kind of zoom in a little bit extra because
I was using my iPhone 10 to do it a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't zoom or anything.
yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I can just zoom it in.
Just curious to maybe try that.
So Austin brought his line with him, fired it in the hole. Garrett starts with a split to make his game a little more challenging for him.
So this is another tricky thing here. He's been whacking them. But 39-40, you never know what to expect.
Yep, they are a different
You
animal.
can't make the same shot over and over again on this. I mean, you got to read the lane really quick, adjust really quick.
That's with the assumption that some of us can even make the exact same shot twice in a row ever to begin
Well,
with.
if you get this far, I think you're pretty good at doing that.
That's why I'm on this side of the telecast.
I will give Chloe this. She ended her last game of qualifying on this pair.
Yep.
She got the cashier's round on this pair, and now she's bowling again on this pair. She is lucky enough to be bowling on.
That's like all the stars aligning.
I know. She's lucky enough to be bowling the last three games on this pair. Is it good because the line's going to be there for her, or as she's throwing it so much it's going to break down soon for her?
I don't know.
Yeah, you just don't know.
Ron's on this pair again as well, and he seemed pretty lined up at the end last game. So. And by the way, hello, Addie. How are you? I do not know. We'll find out. How's the view out there look, folks? Do we got a good view of this from this angle? All right, Ron. A little baby split.
Yeah, she is now adult. So
She's now adult.
this is her first adult tournament.
She certainly belongs with the big boys.
Oh.
Oops. Chuck
And
Race.
he strikes. Whoa.
Ron Sy. How you doing, Ron?
One of the champions of this year. Good cover there by
Another
Ron.
champion that didn't show up tonight.
I know. We actually had quite a few people that have won that have been competing really well did not show up tonight. And we had a lot of new bowlers tonight, too. Which was awesome. More the merrier. All right, so who is your pick to win, guys? We got Garrett, Tyler, Austin, Chloe, and Ron. Who is your pick?
Well, it's tough not to pick Austin right now because he's started himself a good lead.
You can even share this and put your pick on it, on your post.
Thanks, Mike.
Great shot. All right, if he gets that, he'll be all right. Let's see if 40 is
He
the
can
same
run it
way
out,
for
shoot
Garrett.
278 the hard way.
Right now he's averaging well over 240 now with that last game. He's probably close to 245 with that last game for those 6 games. So we got Tyler. Great shot.
He's wrong. So I wouldn't have to pick on who's going to win this at this point.
It's tough. Anyone can easily string a bunch of strikes right
Yep.
now. The shot's very playable. There's a lot of power out there. Last week at this time, Steve Gallegos was wrecking it.
He waited a little while.
Oh well,
Yeah, it took him a while.
It was about
to line up at the end.
what was it? We're in a few frames in. I mean, 2 is a few.
2 is 3 or more.
Oh, whatever.
Wow. More earthquakes in California.
Really? Is it actually happening?
It might be. The San Andreas Fault.
Yeah. Have you
Somebody
heard the Tool song?
Somebody go get the Rock Johnson in his helicopter and his ex-wife and go save the world. San
I like my
Andreas
Tool.
Fault might still be happening.
I like my Tool reference better. Do you know Tool at all?
I know a few tools. Is that the same thing?
No.
I know of them. I would not say that I know them.
I have all the Tool CDs.
I bet you do have all the tools.
Shaking things.
Yeah, they just said, I'm glad
Oh,
you guys
just
are all
got
right.
the-
There you go. So
Oh,
they just
wow.
said that I just got an alert on my phone that they canceled some of the NBA Summer League games out there in
That's
Vegas.
crazy. That is crazy. Austin with the front 3. So Austin has made it to the finals this year, right? I think so.
He made it to at least one finals.
Yeah, he's made a couple cuts.
Boy, you're not going to leave a 10 pin from there, Tyler.
We're almost up to 40.
We're gaining.
Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate
Guys,
it.
appreciate you guys watching this very, very much. Beats the heck out of
Oh,
Billy,
Alex
being
in.
Billy sitting there talking to each other all night.
I know, like, great
Got
shot.
Chloe.
The ovation she's getting is bigger than anything I've heard here before. I mean, we've had ovations, but this
Yeah.
is something different.
You got the crowd behind her.
Yeah. And I will say this, when I was, Garrett is rolling the ball really well. When I was loading all this stuff up, I looked over and saw the people watching us behind the scenes. I was kind of impressed. There was a lot of people here. Emily had to evacuate. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Oh, did he come over the top of that a little bit?
Looked
Yeah, that release looked
Little,
kind of thumbed it, like kind of
I like
rolled
this.
over the top of
Yeah.
it a little bit.
well, you had that baby split over here to start.
Yeah.
So.
Speed was down. Yeah, I just wasn't. Cover this up. He'll get right back on it. See if Austin can keep it going. Austin actually has shot at 300 in this tournament. He did it on a Kegel challenge pattern. Austin shot 300 with his Black Widow urethane. So that was pretty fun. He made the cut that week, but didn't do much after. Oh, don't chop. Yep. That one hurt. Yeah, I missed it. Oh, my. Rena, you gotta get out here. Bowl with these ladies that are
He's
making
traveling
the cut.
all over the world, bowling
Is she?
everywhere else. Yeah.
Hey, then, hey, fine. I'm just a small little tournament in Greenwood Village, so don't worry about me.
So you got bigger fish to fry than us, Billy.
Damn. Oh, nice shot with Chloe again. Keeping up with
So
Austin.
I'm just asking, who y'all rooting for? Good Lord.
Chloe? Garrett, ringing 7.
So he didn't really like that.
Yeah, he was kind of
He
like.
was leaning into it.
And the lefty.
All right, fair
Ooh,
enough.
we got someone rooting for the lefty.
No one roots for lefties.
I know, that's why I'm like, what?
No one roots for lefties.
Yeah, he's a lefty too, so. Lefties got to stand together.
I still blame my parents for making me left-handed but putting the bowling ball on my right hand.
All right, Garrett's not a clean game, but he stays clean there. See if Ron makes a better shot here.
I think he's lined up on 40. I think he's a little lost on 30.
I think that was just his release, honestly. There you go.
But what's the first thing to go when
Messenger
you don't know where you're
misses.
throwing? What's the first thing to go? Is usually a release, right?
No, I don't say release necessarily. Maybe shot making, but like hitting your mark because you're not fully certain that's where
Right,
you're right.
so you tend
I
to
think you.
Place the ball a little bit.
Yeah,
roll
but it's
it.
still coming off your hands more often. At least for me, I always feel very. If I'm still, even when I'm bowling that, I think it still feels good off my hand. I'm just not executing.
You're not the best barometer, Billy.
Right. Oh. Ooh.
Got it.
You're a golfer, right?
I am a golfer.
All right-handers are doing it wrong.
I golf right-handed.
Doing it wrong. Oh, you wait. You do it.
Yeah, I golf right-handed.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I do too.
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, because
It's a pull shot. And the left side's built up. But right-handed golfers, right-handed people,
Yeah.
still do it right-handed.
Huh.
Which is not the right way for them.
never thought about that.
They should be doing it left-handed.
Great shot. Kicks a 7 out there for Garrett. Garrett has been whacking them. Yep. Now Ricky's going to pay the handicap pot. Thanks to him for doing that again. You guys need a house? Come find him. Alright, let's see if Chloe can capitalize on this 3-bagger she's working on. Nice shot. And the crowd goes wild once again. Well, thank you, Rena. I'm glad you had a good time. Hopefully, when you get back out here, you can come bowl. Oh, ring and 10 pin for Tyler. That was a great shot.
Rena, if you come down and bowl this again, I'll do my best to make sure you don't get paired with me again. Give you actually a chance.
That's cool to see that one hung because I think he released it a little better, and his last shot he checked on him, but that one didn't quite get there. Let's see. I would say this: Ron has been in the finals what, 4
This is
times?
At least 4 times, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he hasn't won, but
He's
he
the new
is
Steve
always
Gallegos.
in it.
Just make the finals and hasn't gotten over that hump yet.
Yeah.
He will.
So, Garrett Chauvin is averaging 248 for this tournament. It's pretty good.
It's got to be the earring.
All right, cover there for Ron. Austin's working on a 5-bagger. Garrett needs to start
Sean
stringing.
Searles, what are you doing out there, buddy?
Oh, Sean. He's come down here one time, but I know he lives
Usually-
far away.
usually
So.
works.
I think I left it up there. Okay. Oh. That sounded great. I thought Chris Pfizer wanted to speak in here for a second. He goes, I need the microphone. I was like, here you go.
I don't think that's what he wanted to do.
I know.
He'll show us up and then they'll replace us and that'd be terrible. I like my Friday night gig.
It's going to be sad when it's over next month. Oh! Almost gets the trip out. So, first place in this will get $360. Second place will get $160. Third place will get $130. Fourth place will get $110. And fifth place will double their money and get $90. So, there's quite a difference. And especially between first and second.
Chloe's she's gonna push Austin.
Uh-oh.
That did look a little cattywampus.
Chris Huffman, who bowled last week, what's going on? The cut, again, was plus 118 after 5.
It was a little bit of a different shot tonight, Chris.
Yeah, Chris, you whacked him on that tough shot. He probably would have whacked him on this
Oh, I'm sure.
shot. Yeah, the last 2 games in qualifying, I mean, strikes galore. I was just reading, really.
This is like a 9 fest at this point. Hey, Steve McCracken, how are you, my friend?
Great shot by Tyler. Once again, has already made some money for his smart account.
Yes, he did.
Chris, holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was high. It'll probably be the highest cut all year because we won't be bowling on this easy of a pattern for the rest of the season. It's going to be either a challenge pattern. Next week we're having ABT here this weekend, so Friday we will be bowling on the ABT shot, while Saturday and Sunday will be ABT. So, sweet, Chris. Hopefully you can make it next week. We'll be bowling on the ABT pattern. I'm not sure what it is, but it's going to be fun, challenging.
Garrett walks off shaking his head like, what?
All right, Austin with the front 6. Roll. Attaboy. Repping the old school California Angels.
Yeah, no, I was going to comment on that, but I don't want to jinx the guy.
Let's see what Tyler. Oh, yeah. Nice. High flush.
He did high flush
Crushed
that.
it.
Looks like he made that adjustment
So
off the
do
temp
I.
pin a little bit.
I love seeing these juniors compete out here. It's fun. I mean, we got some talent that comes out here. So. I wish I was able to bowl the stuff when I was a junior. I was not able to bowl any youth stuff when I was a junior. At all.
Tell you what. I think she needs to flex one out after she throws the ball that good. Just flex one out at the boys.
So, he's leaving all 9 counts, and he's
Right.
missing.
Yeah.
Missing 7 pin.
We got a sniper.
Yeah, something just like fell.
Sniper.
There's nobody there. It was weird. Michael Smith from the front counter is watching.
Should he be working?
Yep. Chris Bates, he won this last year. Chris is a champion of this. He's got to get back out here and get practicing for NFL. I think he took. I don't remember who he beat, but I do remember him winning. See, right now, Ron's just trying to get that 130 money, not the 90 money.
Okay.
Yeah, he's lost his luck. This pair is just
It's tough, man.
not been his friend.
Like I told you earlier, 2 kinds of bowlers on the planet: those that are humble and those that are about to be.
All right. On this tournament, it is a house shot. The other 8 tournaments have not been on a house shot. They've been on PBA patterns, they've been on Kegel Sport patterns, Kegel Challenge patterns, everywhere in between. So this is the first time we've had it on this house shot. I never had this opportunity as a youth either. I mean, I quit bowling youth when I was 17 just so I could start doing
That was
this
like
stuff.
4 years ago.
Shut up. It was actually 10 plus years ago. But yeah, I quit youth so I could start making extra money because I couldn't bowl anything. And now you can bowl everything as a youth, which is awesome. You know, I like the change for sure.
You could have had money in a smart account and you could have taken some math classes.
Shut up. I did take math class and I passed with a D.
And it shows.
I know. He's been up with
Nice
Austin.
A little wave to make sure it got that extra board over into the hole.
Austin with the front 8, and Chloe's on a 279 pace.
The hard way. Good math, Billy.
You know it. Man, that's just, that one even read a little early.
Yep. A little squirrely on it.
Where's the wisdom, Ricky?
Which ones? Yes, yes. Thanks for noticing, Ron. I appreciate that. I write Hallmark cards and fortune cookie fortunes in my spare time.
Okay, Sam, be nice now. I can make fun of myself with math, but calm down. All right, what's... Now I'm just getting ridiculed. This is not fun. So these Eliminators are every Friday night for the next month and a half, roughly. At 7 p.m., costs $45 to enter for 5 games of qualifying, then cut, and it's done. So you can bowl. Yep. Yeah. So Ben, yes, it is every Friday. So you still have time to bowl enough to hopefully make that final event, or our final event is worth $1,000 guaranteed, but you must be in the top 40. Top 40 bowlers. Oh, that's wide. Oh, and a red, and it crushes.
Back to Rick.
Austin with the front 9.
That means he officially now has more X's than I do.
Oh, God.
I just didn't want Billy to be the only one getting ridiculed.
All right. Oh, good try. Yeah, I'm gonna be at tournaments now. People are like, "Can you do math?" And I'm like, "Damn it, stop watching
no,
my videos."
I can bowl. I don't have to do math.
Exactly.
Those that can't bowl do the math.
Exactly. When you
why
just
I'm
throw
good
enough
at the
strikes,
math.
you know it's gonna end at 300.
That's true.
So.
That is true. Throw enough strikes. It ends in a 3. That's true.
Yep. Exactly. I am good at English though.
Oh, she is just not backing down. Puking it out.
These guys are excited. Yeah, when you pull it over there, they can't hear me. But that's too close to me. Tyler, oh, that's a tough one. Another 7-pin nut there. So even though these guys are obviously not in the running for winning it, there's still money on the line for them. Yeah, there's difference in the money.
$20 per place.
$20.
$20 is $20, man.
Alright, there's a good shot there for Ron.
I guarantee what's going through his head is now I find it over there.
Alright. Man, this is between Austin and Chloe though, and with a $200 difference between first and second.
It is the Austin and Chloe show.
Yeah. $200 and $100 difference between. Man. All right, here we go. We got the front 9 for Austin here, who has bowled a 300 in this event. On a much tougher pattern than this too, by the way. Oh, yeah, you can tell Garrett's just like, let's go home. All right, Mark Walter, you need to just stop.
You know, Garrett's got to be careful. You're going to finish in 5th.
Yeah, good. Oh! Late kick on the 7. So he gets Phil here. It's over.
It's actually...
It's over now.
No. If you were to go like foul gutter or something like that, he'd shoot 270 and she could catch it.
Wow.
He's got to keep it dry.
Yeah.
Keep it dry to close it out.
All right, guys. Share
and then
this.
we're bowling for 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Yep. Wow. Let's see if he's got it. Great.
There it is.
Austin with the front 10.
11.
11. Sorry. See, I just keep adding on to it. Front 11. This is for 12. Actually, it's really for 14.
In Billy's defense, where he's standing, he can't see the scoreboard because he's behind the iPad, so he can't see it. So that was not a not counting thing.
Let's see if he got this.
That's awesome.
300 for Austin.
Do we have to give him $100,000 for shooting it on Facebook Live like they used to do in the PBA? Dave Newsom just told Austin that it's a good game. He hopes it holds up for the win. Like I said, there's still a little bit of drama left here. The difference between third, fourth, and fifth is still up for grabs.
Chloe, second, 160.
Here, hold this.
All right.
I'm gonna go give Garrett his money.
Oh, yeah, we got money to give out. Wow, Austin, 300 in the final match. $360. Chloe, her first tournament, her first adult tournament, ends up in second. Great showing. Spare there, we'll get 160. That is really good, though. That is awesome. Garrett, 187, which I'm sure you heard. Good night, Mark. See you later. We do have quite a few open bowlers here right now, having some fun. You can come down here and bowl on our extreme $17, 3 hours deal. Actually, if you guys want to, oh, that's the way you pin it. It's like a solid A. That is awesome. So, whoa, Garrett
enough to make
just,
$20.
Garrett just might, by one pin, might end up being,
Fifth place.
yep.
Hey, it only takes one.
Yep.
Good day.
See if Ron can finish strong here. Almost trips out of 710. So right now we got Garrett. Let's see here. Oh, he's mad. Yeah, so we're gonna have Ron being 5th place. Garrett, who dominated 4th.
No.
What? Really? Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
See, 172.
I missed the frame.
Haha, I was right. Bam. All right, Ron, 5th place. Garrett, 4th place by 1 pin with Tyler 3rd. Chloe is 2nd, and Austin shooting a 300 game is your Week 9 Eliminator champion. That is awesome. Scores are high. It was a lot of fun. I think people like to strike. Next week, like I said, ABT is here, so we will be bowling on the ABT pattern on Friday. Follow up to the tournament. So thank you guys all for watching. Much appreciated. Youth bowlers, ladies, men, everybody's bowling this, and we're having a lot of fun doing it. Bowling on every kind of pattern that we can get our hands on. So high scoring, low scoring, and in between. So thanks to Ricky Garris again for the handicap pot. Bynum and Sons for the $1,000 sponsoring the final event. And it was another successful tournament, especially over 4th of July weekend. I was not expecting this kind of turnout. It's awesome. And the crowd is still here. We're open till 1 a.m. Come on down and bowl. The lights are turning on right now. All right, guys. Thanks, and we'll talk to you next week.